Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel. It's a beautiful day. How you guys doing? We'll keep working on this game. Now we want to add so we can change the background in the editor, and we want to be able to save that in the map file. And what I just changed is I changed the scroll speed to 2, and then I changed then I'm gonna change the upgrade background. Sorry about burping all the time. To 0. Let's say 0.8. So it's gonna kind of go with me, but it's gonna be a little slower. And something annoying I'm finding is that we're having some kind of buggy issues on these like while drawing these. I'm seeing this kind of jiggity jaggedy sometimes. It's not really that clean. Now it looks more like a game, right? We have a background moving, we have our enemies coming at us, we have freaking all this stuff coming at us, and we're cool, and we have a background. So what I like about this is that I'll probably be able to go down and up and everywhere depending on the map and how it is. But what I don't like is this is kind of jiggity jaggedy. So I'm gonna say 0.5. It's gonna still go pretty fast, but it won't follow as fast as it just did. See, now it's going backwards a little more than that, and I don't know, it's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, honestly. I have to say it's kinda what if I do this? What if I run it in debug, which I should actually do? I'll see if I get any warnings. I think it might be something with integers and the float, double to float, possible loss of data, bunch of places where must return a value, return true just for now. So that's good, you know, it gives you all these warnings and things where you might have issues, and we'll be able to see. Now see how they're kind of blinking and stuff? I think that's if we draw everything to a render texture and then we draw the whole frame out, that would be a way better way to do it. Alright, so we're probably gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. That might solve a bunch of our problems, because we're drawing everything to the screen right now and it might be in different rates. So, but we have to see. We'll see how that works out later. For now, this is okay. What if we set the scroll speed of the background to the same thing? I just want to see what happens now. What is he saying? Okay, cool. Alright, let me just see what happens. It's not jittering, which is good. Which is nice, good to know. I really don't like that it's doing this though. I don't know why it's doing that. That whole thing right there. Wait. Like soon. Right there. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. Because nothing else does that. It's only these. So let's just go into stage.draw. Let's see if we can alleviate this problem. So it's gonna draw all of those. It draws a tile if it's not null. Background tiles. And what happens when we load the stage? I just have to see something. I mean, they're perfectly placed, so there shouldn't be a problem. And they're not being moved. It's the view being moved, and I think that is the issue. So what we could do before we move the view, if we go into game. Now we're kind of off track now because we're doing something else, but we have our game and we have our window and our view. What we need is a render texture main RT, alright, and a sprite main DS main draw sprite. Alright, just main draw sprite. And then main render texture. Let's keep that there in game. Alright, let's just keep that there. I want to see how we do this. So as I make game, as I start off with game, I initialize it. Initialize view. Okay. And in initialize itself, I want to go in and see what I do. Well, I just init the view. Okay. Let me just do this. Let me make another function above this called void game init rt, just like that. Make another function in here, init rt, just like that. Okay, so this main render texture dot create, this is gonna have to be done pretty fast, like kind of, because this is okay. This window dot get size, I guess. I mean, we create the render texture to unsigned int width height. Okay, so dot x, then dot y, and then is there a depth buffer thing? No, I don't need that. So create. So we create a render texture, which is the size of our thingy. This render, where is it? Main render sprite, I should call it, not main draw sprite or whatever I call it. Main render sprite dot set texture. Now this is a way to kind of draw everything on one page first and then draw it onto the window, so everything is always where it's supposed to be, and then the view can't really screw with those positions of the individual boxes. I think that's the problem. So set texture, this main render texture dot get texture, let's just do that, and then this main render sprite dot set position, I'm gonna set it to, well, this sprite has to be drawn, it's drawn on the window, so we're gonna have to think how this is gonna be done. It's gonna be, everything's gonna be drawn to this, it's gonna be drawn to the window. Well, it has to be actually drawn, the position, it has to follow the view. It has to follow the view, and that's an issue. So that's an issue, because we want to draw everything out. Everything the view. Alright. But this is a first step. You know what? I'm gonna have to think a little more about this before I go ahead and work on this too much. Because I'm just gonna make a little sprite, I'm gonna draw everything to it, I'm gonna keep it there, and that's the problem. I have to draw new things to the sprite depending on where the view is. Okay. Alright, somebody ready? Yeah. So let me just think. But that's okay for now. That's alright for now. We'll just leave that. Render sprite. Sorry about this, guys and girls. I have to think about something sometimes. I know how to do it. I know there's a way to do it, but I really want to be sure so I don't make a bunch of wasted videos. I really don't want to do that. But as I just start this now, everything should still be fine like it is. let's go and set up game map maker for and then we have to do collision as well. Yeah, we have to fix the collision thing. But let's set up game map maker. Whoops. For, let me just say I'm coming. Let's see if all right. Let's see. So you just have to do this thing here because they're all loaded. All the textures are loaded in the stage. I create a new stage. How do I do it here? Initialize. Initialize. Here we go. Okay, init map. Init show init textures. So what do I do in init map? Init map. I just make a new stage empty. That's what I do. Okay. What do you do when you make a new stage? I just have to recheck all this stuff. So map size X, map size Y. So we just do that. Alright, so we make a new stage. Okay, wait, when I initialize map, this new stage, let me just do that, this new stage. So every time I run the program, oh whoops, wait, sorry about that, it's gonna be a new stage. Oh no, it was correct. Okay, so new stage, new map, let's call it lil 2 and then 1000 and then 20 big. Wait, what? Oh wait, whoa, what the hell? This is game map maker. The hell? This is game map maker, bro. What the hell? What the hell just happened right now? Oh wait, that's because when okay, it still creates the object. Okay. I get it. I know why that happened. Okay. It's because yeah, I know what happened. Init map textures. Not found. Game map maker. Init map textures. Game. Wait, I have to see what the hell's going on. Init map textures. Oh wait, I didn't need that, did I? Init textures just took care of the whole thing right there. Okay, I didn't need that. That's why. Okay, we're good. Let's see. But what do we do to set up for the next video? Well, we have the stage. Probably gonna make a new stage. That's okay. Then I'm gonna make a new function called set background. Or let's go into controls. Update mouse position, update timers, update controls. So if I say I want to set a background, so then what do? I do Control Alt B, Shift Control Alt. No, that doesn't make sense. I wish there was a button, but I don't feel like making buttons right now, so we'll just say something Control Shift B, and here we go, background tile. If we do like that, well, not B, I guess. I mean, I could do Control V. Whoops, no, that wouldn't make sense. Control G sounds good. Left control, key time max, that's good. And then let's say this, 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 std cout background select new line, and then we're gonna have to do this whole cin thing. So get line stage append. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this cin fail, or just copy that actually, and then we'll go down to where we're working and say like that, background in choice. Is there a this choice? Nope. Choice. Alright, so there we go. Choice is greater or equal to stage number of backgrounds, or choice is less than 0. Faulty input background index, and then let's say let's do this. Number of backgrounds 0 to number of backgrounds, and then like this. That's exactly what I want to do, and we'll do the same thing here. Choice, and then new line, and then bam bam bam. So then we'll be able to choose, and as soon as we're down here, we're done with that. Whoops. Then we're gonna do this cell, this stage set background choice. Alright, so like that. If choice is greater or equal to 0, then we do this. Like this. Else std cout no stage, no background. Good. New line. So if we go less than 0, we won't even do anything to the choice, I mean to the stage thingy. Otherwise we'll set it, so that's good. What if we run this? Wait, we set the background. We set the background to that. How do I save the stage? Save stage. Okay, this background index. And this background index is 0. Or I set it to 0, so I have to width and height. Oh, we have to fix that as well. But okay, this video is too long. I gotta go. But let's do this just before I leave. This background index equals choice, and then we're gonna do that, and then we'll be able to have a I'm gonna have something that sets the, what do you call it, the size of it as well. So let me just do this, go into game or main, and then say true, and then say control new lil2 1000, just a really big one, just to see if it loads. Created. Let me draw this, draw some stuff. What was it? Control G. Oh shit, 24? Are you serious? That's so weird. But let me set it to 0. And then it doesn't draw it yet. But we'll solve that a little later because I didn't set the size yet, I guess. And when we'll have to fix that in game map maker dot draw map, I guess. But we'll check all that later. We're set for the next video. Thanks for watching per usual. Take care, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright? Bye bye.